This is going to be a starseed reading for the Venusian starseeds for November 2025. So, I'm going to read these three from the book. I guess we'll start with that one. 3 of Acorns. With the gift of higher perception, Giraffe can spot what lies over the horizon. The fundamental segment of a venture has been realized, and from her standpoint, fresh opportunities are being revealed. The wheels have been set in motion and momentum is building. Optimism will carry you a long way, and your potential for productivity is favorable. Set your sights on the path ahead and thoughtfully consider where your life is headed. Carry your vision forward, be open to new prospects. Trustful donkey carries the willingness to take on responsibilities. He personifies determination and bears a deep spiritual dedication to complete tasks. Yet donkey also knows his boundaries. He's here to remind you that when obligating yourself to personal endeavors and the demands of others, consider whether you're taking on more than you can handle. When burdened by too many activities at once, perception and creativity can be blocked. Energies can be weighed down by overcommitment. Dig yourself out of the drudge by setting limitations, break away from situations that are detrimental to your health, and dedicate time for personal restoration. And clearing away the clutter, you're inviting deeper clarity and joy into your life, in turn bringing back your personal power. A channeler of love, Seal's heart holds a well of deep wisdom. She moves through life with the gift of her inner voice to keep her balanced in the ebb and flow of emotion. A natural healer, Seal thrives in harmony and peace, approaching all situations in a diplomatic manner. It is Seal's nature to care for those around her, and she intuitively knows when someone needs comfort. Love drives her actions, and she's come ashore to remind you that joy and pleasure are yours for the taking, just as it is for the giving. Submerge into the waters of emotional integrity and let yourself feel deeply. Feelings born from the pure essence of the heart bring life to yourself and others. So something with this card specifically that's always like, for me, is like, see how the neck is like blue? So for me, that's always like, I've always read it as like just a cold throat chakra. And especially with the Justice card here, if you feel like you don't speak up for yourself enough, or maybe you're so involved in being in service to others that you personally feel selfish for giving time to yourself, or maybe people take it personally that you need time for yourself. This is the month to unfreeze your throat chakra and really set your own boundaries. And if they take it personal, they take it personal. And this is going to give you the opportunity, to see, is the energy that I'm expending towards this situation being taken for granted? Don't be afraid to speak up for yourself, and your needs matter too. It's your energy that you're choosing to give. And, with this Justice card here, you're kind of the bearer of your own energy. And if you need to close some doors, even if it's just temporarily, you need to take care of yourself too. So at the top of the deck, we have Heart Love. Outdated ideas about love may be preventing you from seeing the beauty of love all around you. This may be with a lover, partner, child, or animal, or at home, work, or in business. Wherever you are, or whoever you are with, you may be unable to see or feel that others are appreciative of you in a loving way. Heart love is unconditional. It is constant and present in all circumstances. As children, we may have learned that we had to be a certain way to be loved, to be something other than our true selves, to be worthy. This teaching may not have been conscious or done out of malice. The parents, caregivers, or teachers may have felt the same way, disconnected from heart love. Come back to your center and care about your feelings. Gently refocus on your heart to remember the truth, wisdom, and love of you. World Shadow. The problems of the world can feel overwhelming. They can also inspire new ways to live, work, and play that harmonize with yourself, other humans, animals, and nature. Rather than being weighed down by problems, shift your focus and become part of the uplifting solution. Your shadow uses the world shadow to highlight the unfair stories you store from your culture and life. Clarify how you want to live in this world and allow others to live in the world they choose. You have access to the fantastic ideas and creations that swirl in the collective consciousness through your imagination. When you feel things are too much, it means you doubt your ability or worthiness to manifest your dreams and desires. The world loves you and your desires. Relax, breathe, and bring those dreams into the light. The repercussions of a past action or creation are causing waves in the present. Look back and consider why you made the decisions you did. Others may say you should have known better, and perhaps you agree. Be open and truthful about your circumstance and intentions at the time. Did you lack the confidence to follow your judgment? Were you acting out of kindness, spite, hope, despair, or something else? Only you know what your motivations were. If something truly needs to be forgiven, take responsibility, forgive your actions, and vow to do better. It is time to step forward with a fresh heart. Resilience. You are creating an empowered, resilient self by gradually replacing limiting thinking with a focus on strength, growth, and love. Move beyond what others think to a place where you have so much faith in your reality that you can stand alone without feeling lonely. Personal power and resilience exists in every cell of your body. Be still and listen to yourself. Let those who rush around trying to action everything do their thing. When they speak, listen and assess. When they push forward, patiently watch and evaluate before acting. When they panic, still your heart and offer resilience and strength. When you see people who need help, be centered in your courage and conviction and act accordingly. Congratulations, you are becoming spiritually fitter. I can find peace in every breath. That's what we have for November. I hope that helps.